Morrie's Brooklyn Park Nissan is here today with the new 2017 Nissan Pathfinder. Now what I'd like to do is show you around the interior, some of the stuff on the outside, and then as well provide you with a driving review. So this Pathfinder we have here today is the Platinum in the four-wheel drive trim. You're going to have a 3.5 liter V6, which is going to provide you with 6,000 pounds of towing capacity. Putting that power to the ground is going to be through their Xtronic Cvt transmission. And if you're not familiar with Cvt, basically what that means is taking a traditional 6-speed automatic and making it into one gear. So it's really comfortable, it's really smooth, it gives you 6,000 pounds of towing capacity, and when you're behind the wheel, it's a pretty nice place to be. So inside you'll notice that dual panel panoramic sunroof, you have these leather appointed seats, and this model is a 7-passenger. It also has a family entertainment system in the back, so let's check that out. So now in the back seat of the Pathfinder, again, this is the 7-passenger model, but you're gonna have heated rear seats. As well, you have your climate control down here. You have a 120-volt plug-in and an HDMI plug-in as well. That's the first time I've seen that in a car, and that's pretty cool. From there, I mean, the family entertainment system, if you're heading up north for the weekend, if you're hauling the kids around a lot, this is definitely something you're gonna want. It's gonna keep them nice and quiet in the back, keep them busy, and keep them from yelling at you. So let's take the Pathfinder for a little spin around here. All right, so let's go for a drive around. Now the CVT does take a little getting used to just because it's different than maybe what I'm comfortable with. I haven't had one before, but you know what, it's pretty nice. Once you kind of get the hang of that it's not shifting like every other car you've ever driven, it's pretty smooth, it's quiet, comfortable, and just works. From there, I mean, there's like so much safety equipment in this car. It's just, it would take another 45 minutes to cover all that. I mean, the big ones, the blind spot monitoring, the rear cross traffic alert, they're all really good things to help keep you and your family safe inside the car. And that's definitely a lot of stuff that comes standard, a lot of stuff you can add on as well, which always is a good thing. But the Nissan Infotainment system is kind of my only gripe in these cars. It feels a little behind the industry. Not too bad, because it does still work and it is better than the older ones. But if there's one thing I could maybe update or upgrade, it would be that. So from there, I mean, the main thing is how the car rides, drives, handles, and it's amazing. Like the older Pathfinders, I mean, they're more than capable off-road. And this one, I mean, with 7 people in the car, I mean, you could pile in as many people as you can, get a bunch of stuff in there. If not, if you've just got 4 or 5 people, you can fold those rear seats down and you have a ton of storage room. Also, you do have roof racks on this one, so you can put some more stuff up there. With a dual panoramic sunroof, I don't worry as much as just having one huge sheet of glass up there. So that's a little better, a little more confidence inspiring if you're gonna throw stuff on the roof. But I mean, the cameras in here, really cool. Backing this car up, I mean, it is a big car. It's a large SUV, so it does drive a little more like a truck than if you were jumping in a Maxima, obviously. But the backup camera helps a ton. It makes it so easy to see where you're going, what's behind you, and then again, that cross traffic can also kind of help to make sure you're not gonna bump into someone backing out of the lot. So, I mean, you gotta think 90% of the time how you're driving the car. Is it just you in the car? Are you picking up the kids? You go into the cabin? This is kind of a do-it-all. I mean, you're gonna get mid-20s for fuel economy, so not bad on the highway. And I mean, with a towing capacity of 6,000 pounds, it's definitely a capable vehicle. It's something you could drive every day. The Nissan seats are some of the best in the industry as far as comfort goes. And I mean, everything else in here, you have a knob for volume, you have a knob for your AC controls, you have a heated steering wheel, you've got the infotainment system in the back for the kids. I mean, you get so much stuff that if you're looking at the competition, there's a lot of vehicles in this 7-passenger market. And this one, I mean, it looks good, it does everything you need it to do, and for the most part, I mean, you gotta get out and drive one, see what you think. On behalf of Morrie's Brooklyn Park Nissan, thanks for watching. Now, if you'd like to schedule your test drive in the all-new Pathfinder, make sure to call, click, or stop by today. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you buy happy.